Welcome to Rick's Corner. I want to talk about basic exercises or basic movements or shaping movements. Is there a difference? Here's how I look at it. You have your basic movements where a bench press, squat, dumbbell presses, and things like that that work the overall body part. Shaping movements really are no different. It's not a matter of shaping. The muscle takes its own shape. So let's just say if you're going to do chest and you do dumbbell presses, and then you do incline dumbbells and you do side flies, they're all working the muscle. You can only work the muscle one way. It's going to either contract or it's not. However, I always felt like with the side flies or say cable crossovers on the chest, you could get much deeper by pulling over past the point of the middle and really working the muscle. So the bench press never came down low enough for me, so I did dumbbells. And then when I got to the cable crossovers, I could really work those pecs from outside to inside. I don't call it shaping, it's just working the muscle and developing it more. It's the same thing with the bicep. You can do a barbell curl and it works the bicep like really well. And then you can do an isolated over the bench preacher curl, either a dumbbell or a barbell, and isolate the muscle. Is it shaping? Not necessarily. It's still working the muscle the same way. It just gets deeper into the fiber. So you have to look and see which ones work for you. Now delts, for example, pressing, seated pressing works the front delt whether you know it or not. It does not work the rear delt. The rear delt is done from a movement where you're going backwards. So you have three heads there. You have to work all three heads a certain way. So by working the press, which I think sometimes does damage to the joint, it does work the front delt, as does the bench press. But if you do side laterals, you're working the side of the delt, and if you do bent over rear laterals, you're working the rear of the delt. Hitting rear laterals on the delt make your delt look bigger. I mean, they do get bigger, but they make it look wider. Now, is it shaping? No, it's just working the muscle again. So I would recommend doing 3 different exercises for those heads. Triceps, you have 2 heads. So I think that tricep pushdowns, the standard, has always been a good one for developing the muscle. Now you can try different techniques of a rope bent over or a kickback or some other exercise just to have a variation of an exercise. Does it shape it? No, it just works it. Just the same way, just works a little deeper. Depending what works for you. Sometimes those exercises work for one person, they don't work for another. Let's see here, back. T-bar rows are great because you can really stretch forward and bring it in and contract it. One-arm dumbbells, never got much out of it all. Pull downs, those are great for the rear delt and the back. Does it shape it? No, it stretches it out. Seated one-arm rows on a cable work pretty well. You can really control that cable, you get a good stretch. I would say that legs, squats definitely for building size, and extensions for giving nice shape. But extensions there, again, it's just working the muscle. It's not really shaping it. It's just putting a little bit more stress into it and getting the fibers deeper. So when you work out, think about the basics. You got to have the basics to do anything. Then if you want to elaborate and you want to put something into it, put another exercise into it, that's just a different twist on it, just to break the boredom of doing the same exercise all the time, and you'll get more out of it. But you're not really shaping. You're still working it the same way. I thought about this a lot. So that's kind of my tip of the week, and I just wanted to bring it out to you guys and wanted you to try it and see what you think. Now stay tuned for this. Hey everybody, I just wanted to introduce you to my new clothing line, Gym Bums of California. It's at YEAHIWorkout.com, YIWO.com. I have this and 2 other designs plus shorts, tank tops, there's hoodies, there's all kinds of stuff. These are my designs from the 1980s that we brought back, a whole new Rick Racing collection. Go to YIWO.com, go through it, you can order direct. They're all brand new with my signature. And you'll love them. Thank you. Well, that's my new clothing line. I hope you guys will take a look at it and order some t-shirts. I've got one on right now, and they're a lot of fun. A lot of people are buying them up. I think they were out of stock for a while. And we'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video brought to you by Old School Labs. Use my discount code DRASIN12 on the link below at oldschoollabs.com. Hey everyone, now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Rick Drasin. Personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world. And I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, rickdrasin.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Rick's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interest as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
Drasin. He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.